Hello, everyone. My name is Curtis, also known as Curtstride. I'm hoping everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful time, especially with your family, which family is of importance. Want to hit a specific thing about family values, such as honor, such as love, such as admiration, such as respect. Specifically, the two things that a family should have in terms of the relationship one always got to have manifested within themselves. And one is respect, and the other one is honor. Okay? Must be done in a household. Must be done. It's not happening nowadays, y'all. Okay? Respect is kind of like a feeling of admiration. Okay? For understanding a specific value of importance for someone or something. Okay? Now, that's saying that you respect the way a soldier handles himself in battle. It also can be used in ways of thinking about a view of someone or something, okay? Now that means that same soldier, you have a respect for his efforts or what he makes, okay? There are other meanings for respect, such as the noun version of it all, but I'm not going to get into that right now. Now, honor also is a verb which means to regard or treat someone with something of a respect and admiration as well. Now, honor can be used in many ways too often, like a formal ceremony or public commentation to it all. Okay? For example, you can say things such as they honor the wounded soldiers during the ceremony. Okay? Now, because of the sense of recognition and admiration of those meanings of family, okay, the words respect and honor are synonymous to one another. They can both be used to show esteem in regards to someone or something. You can show both honor and respect to someone you admire. And I want to kind of touch on that, okay? Now, it's also possible to honor and respect a person's particular wishes, okay? I'm pretty sure you all read your Bible. The fifth part of those 10 commandments in the Holy Bible reads as such. It says, honor your mother and your father. It's that simple. Honor your father and your mother. Honor your mother and your father. Either way you want to take it as. But it's that fifth commandment of the 10 commandments, which is very, 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 very important. That commandment is so important that it's in the entire Bible that gives only a reason to observe the things that you're looking at, because that's your days that may be long in the land that the Lord your God is giving you. Many people read that part of the fifth commandment as a reward, right? But while it may be regarded as a reward, now the fact remains that it is a reason of that reward. If you build a society, people, within the church and within honoring the parents for that children of the church, your society will long survive. Now, the thing about it is, a society in which children do not honor their parents is doomed to self-destruction. That's that colloquy towards it all. In our time, this connection between honoring parents and maintaining civilization is not widely recognized nowadays. It kind of bothers me a bit. Now, on the contrary, many best educated parents do not believe that their children need to show them honor, since, quote, honoring implies an authoritative figure. And that is a status that many parents reject. In addition, many parents seek to be loved and not honored by their children. Yet neither the 10 Commandments nor the Bible, y'all, elsewhere commands us to love our parents. And this is particularly striking, given that the Bible commands us to love our neighbor and to love God and to love the stranger. And I'm not trying to be a preacher or nothing. It just makes sense when I'm thinking about the Bible, because it understands that there will always be individuals for whatever reason that do not love a parent. It's scary out there, y'all. Therefore, it does not demand, which may be psychologically or I think emotionally impossible. But you know what? It does demand, though, that we show honor to our parents. Do you agree? And it makes this demand only with regard to the parents. There is no one else who the Bible commands us to honor. I can't think of anyone else. Now, honor will beget honor. God will not honor those who will not obey his command to honor their parents. If we desire to please God and be blessed, we should honor our parents as well. I hate to be redundant. Honoring is not easy, though. I understand. Sometimes it's not always fun, and certainly it's not possible in our own strength. But honor is a certain path to our purpose in life, which is glorifying God. So, why is honoring parents so important? And why does the Ten Commandments believe that society cannot survive if this commandment were widely violated, right? Well, one reason is that we, as children, need it. Parents may want to be honored, and they should want to be, but children need to honor their parents. No way about it. A father and a mother, okay, who are not honored are essentially adult peers to their children, okay? We don't want to get into that story. And you cannot be a child's friend. You will have to show that respectability and that admiration when it comes to authority. Y'all know that, okay? Those people are not parents. We try to become peers. No generation knows better than our generation the terrible consequences of growing up without a father. Fatherless boys are more far likely to grow up and commit violent crimes. You know that, and I know that. Mistreat women and act against our society in every other way. Girls who do not have a father to honor and hopefully to love as well are more likely to seek the wrong men and to be promiscuous. Did I say that? Yes, promiscuous at a very young age. Now, second, y'all, honoring parents is how nearly all of us come to recognize that there is a moral authority, right and wrong authority, above us to whom we are morally accountable for. And without this, we cannot create or maintain a moral society. Of course, going back to the Ten Commandments, the ultimate moral authority, of course, is God, who is therefore higher than even our parents. Yep. But it is very difficult to come and honor God without having had a parent, especially a father, to honor. It was Sigmund Freud, I remember reading on one of those psychoanalysis books, and he's an atheist, believe it or not. He theorized that one's attitude towards and behavior towards one's father largely shapes one's attitude towards God. It'll go hand in hand. Now, there to me is one more reason why honoring parents is a fundamental to a good society. Because honoring parents, people, is the best antidote to this. It's like a governing way. It's called totalitarianism. Okay, and one of the first things, totalitarianism. Okay, if I'm saying that right, it's like a movement, right? It's what it seeks to do is to break the child-parent bond. Okay, the child's allegiance, particularly the child's allegiance, is shifted from the parenting part of it to the state part of it. It's kind of like a government thing. Even in these societies, the larger the state becomes democratically, the more it goes against the parental role. Okay? Totalitarianism, you just have to look it up. And it's very governmental when it comes to the ways that they're trying to raise these kids nowadays, as opposed to the traditional way that mom and dad needs to raise them, okay? And finally, y'all, there are many ways to honor these parents. Now, the general rule is they get special treatment. Parents are unique, so that they must be treated in a unique way. You don't talk to them in quite the same way you do anyone else. For example, you might use bad words or cuss words when speaking to a friend, but you don't with a parent. You don't call them by their first name. Do you understand me? You do not call your parents by your first name. And when you leave your home and make your own, you maintain contact with your parents. You maintain contact with your parents. You maintain contact with your parents. Having no contact with parents is the opposite of honoring them. Period. And yes, we all recognize that some parents have behaved so cruelly, and I mean cruelly, not unknowingly, that one can find it morally impossible to honor to them. There are such cases, but they are very, very rare cases. Just remember this, people. If your children sees you honoring your parents, no matter how difficult it may be, the chances are far greater that they will honor you. On that note, show love, show respect, be there for them regardless, because the honoring is always there. You have to honor your mom and dad. Your children have to honor you. There is no way getting around it. That's the ultimate respect that you have to have. And I just want to share that out with you people. Children need their parents, and parents need their children. Let's make this work. Let's stop the chaos. Let's stop the negativity. Let's stop this negative stuff that goes on. This goes to leaders. This goes to business owners. This goes to teachers. This goes to preachers. This goes to government officials, sports athletes, blase, 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 blase. Whatever trait that you carry on your back, it applies to all y'all. And specifically, the mother and the fatherhood of it all. This is Curtis, also known as Curtstride. I want you to be there for your family, always, because that's the only shine that you can have that's going to make it maintain and sustain in this world. Respect has to be made, and honor has to be done as well. Take care of yourself. God bless you. Take care of you. You know where to find me. And you know where I'm at. Take a look at some of my videos I may have, okay? It's all about positiveness, y'all. That's how you're going to live in this world. Take care. God bless. Keep in contact. And have a great day. And love your mother and father.